Okay. Okay, PT, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, PT.
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And will you share the screen for me because I haven't seen the presentation?
Okay.
Yes. So my name is Martha Janja. I'm very excited to be here today. And I started this opportunity 5 years ago. And I'm very excited to be your first speaker of the day. We are going to talk about 3 things today. We are going to talk about health. We are going to talk about wealth. And we are going to talk about lifestyle. So for me, when I started this opportunity, I started it 5 years ago. And my mission was to make money in this opportunity. And I'm very excited because I've been able to make money and I've been able to help other women. Because as a woman, I believe we need more money and we need more money because we are the one who are dependent in very many things in our houses. So when I started this business, I said I'm going to help more women to have more money and to become financially independent as I am. So I'm not going to give my stories today. Today it is not my day, but I believe there is a time that will come that I'll give my story. So a woman stands for a wonderful, outstanding, marvelous, and adorable, and nice. So we empower women all over the world. And how do we empower women? We empower women first by health. Your health is your greatest wealth. Because if you don't take care of your health now, you're going to take care of it later. So I believe health is very important. We are going to talk about 3 things tonight, but I believe by health is the most important thing. And I know we should take care of our health and the people around us. So you should invest in your health by what you eat. You see, our lifestyle has really changed. The way we eat is very different. If you can check how our grandmothers were eating, it is very different from how we are eating now. So your health is an investment, not an expense. So we should invest in our health. So our health is influenced by 3 things. Number 1 is rest. Do you rest for 8 hours in a day? You should rest for 8 hours in a day. We should do exercise. Do you do at least 30 minutes of exercise every day? And diet. You should check our diet, what we eat. It is very important. So this is how we usually eat. You should know what you eat every day. You are either feeding diseases or you are either fighting them. You find that our lifestyle today, we eat a lot of burgers, we eat a lot of chips, we eat a lot of junk. So you find what you eat is very important. And you find there are common conditions with women. These are very common, like painful periods, fibroids, infections. Very many women have infections, heart diseases, diabetes, obesity. Very many women, when we reach a certain age, we become very obese. Cancer, you have seen very many women have cancer, cervical cancer, infertility. These are things that are affecting women. And I believe that we should work together to eradicate that. So Neolife is finest whole grain and source of nutrition since 1958. We are here to help people and to help them become more healthy. So Neolife, we work with people and we tell them we should eat very well. So our mission of Neolife is to make the world a healthier and a happier place to be. Our commitment to end the trend of chronic diseases, and our solution is using good nutrition as a weapon of choice. Because I believe all these lifestyle diseases we can control them with our own nutrition. how we eat. And we are going to explain to you how. So Neolife is a company which was started and it has a scientific advisory board headed by the late Dr. Arthur Fast. These are the scientists who research the products of Neolife. And so you are very sure when you give someone, you don't need to go and research again. They are already researched. So Neolife helps people with how we eat. So we have a product called ProVitality. ProVitality helps it has whole grains. And it has whole grains, it has fruits and vegetables, it has omega-3 salmon and the essential vitamins and minerals. They're in a pack called the ProVitality. We find as women, we need a lot of CalMag. CalMag is very important for our bones, we find as women, we give a lot of calcium to our children. So we need to replace it. And we find the way we eat, we don't get the source of CalMag, the source of calcium, sorry. So we need to take something we call calcium and magnesium. It helps in our bones and helps to regulate the blood pressure, and it helps in very many things. You find women, we have products that will help you lose your weight and your muscles will not sag. We have a product called Feminine Herbal, which is very good for our hormones. Next. So we have very many products. To be safe, during Corona period, you find very many people had issues of immunity. So we find during the Corona period, you find we did more of vitamin C and all C. They help in improving, they protect the lining of the respiratory system. They boost the antibodies, which help to fight infection. Vitamin C is very good for boosting immunity. We also have zinc. Zinc is a very good product. Chelated zinc is very important. It maintains our health, it protects our cells, and also help to maintain immune function, keeping our metabolism working at the best. So these are the products that you need during this period. You should not lack them in your shelf of products. So we also have herbal alternatives. Herbal alternatives, they help to fine-tune our system. We have, they help, like as women, we have a product called Feminine Herbal, because we find as women, we get a lot of issues with our periods. We get a lot of issues with hormonal imbalance. So we have a product called Feminine Herbal, and this product is a wonderful product because I have used it. I had issues of hormonal imbalance since I was around 14 years. So, but when I started using this product, it has really helped me to balance my hormones. And now I'm seeing even my periods are now okay, because I remember they were not regular. But because of this product, it's a wonderful product. This is a product that I tell all women you should take Feminine Herbal. So we also have masculine, this is for men, and also we have nutrition, children nutrition. As women, we want to take care of the health of our children, because remember, if maybe your kid is sick, we are the one, we really suffer a lot taking them to hospitals and what have you. So you should guard the immunity of the children. So that's why we have the food supplement like VitaGuard liquefied omega-3 is very good for children. We have Vita Squares. These are products that help with the children nutrition. So we also have home care products. As women, we do a lot of cleaning, and we find very many people, the research has shown us very many people are getting cancer, very many women are getting cancer because of what we expose ourselves to, the chemicals that we use to washing our homes, washing what we use in cleaning in our homes and everything. So we find we have very good products which are organic, which are biodegradable. They don't have any chemicals, for washing in your house, and a home care product. These are used in washing around the house. We have things like LDC, which is very good for washing vegetables. It's very good for washing utensils. I cannot miss LDC in my house. We have G1 laundry, we have Super 10. So these are the products, these are used in our homes, and they're organic. They are very safe to use even around children. Then we have skincare products. Skincare products are age defined. I believe we all want to look younger for longer. And as women, I know we are very conscious of how we look. So we have very good skincare products which are organic and they are age defined. And they will help your skin look younger for longer. Then we have the last range of the product called the Supergrow and the Agricare product. We have a very good product called Super 10. Supergrow. Supergrow is under Agricare. It's a very wonderful product. Every farmer, you should know, if you are not using Supergrow, you are really doing a disadvantage to your farm, because Supergrow is it's a very wonderful product. It helps to increase crop yield by 167%. It is used in all crops, and you will get, it is proven to get yields by 3 times. So this product is very wonderful. So Neolife has very many products, and I want to show you how we can make money using the products, because we have very many. We take care of our health, we take care of and also we get something. So what are your dreams? We all want to make money, because I believe as a woman, I know if you have money, you will become a better woman, you will become a better wife, you will become someone who will be able to help in your homestead. So I think as a woman, we should be able to make an extra income. We need to travel, we need to have good cars and all that. So Neolife helps you to get an exclusive 10 to 20% discount of retail. And we also have nutritional and also personal development. We also have fun. I believe it's also good to have fun, and also we have a community of women that we help each other and we grow. We also have trainings, and also we have recognition. Then you also earn an extra part-time income or full-time. I know we all want to have something part that you are getting, our side hustles, because you find nowadays we can't depend on one hustle. So I want to show you how you can use Neolife to make money. So you find Neolife has very many products. It has healthcare products, it has home care products, as you have talked, it has herbal alternatives and all that. So we tell you, when you come to Neolife, you become directly connected to the company. So you are here, you and Neolife is a company which has very many products. For you to get all that, you need to become directly connected to the company, and you pay a one-time fee of 9,280. So when you pay that money, you also get something. You get a kit. You get literature materials, and you also get you get 25% discount and all that. So when you join, what is your work? Number one is to use the products. When you use the products, you earn points. Number two is to share the products. When you share the products, because I believe it's also good to tell people about the product, you earn points and you also get profits, because you'll not give the products at the price that you bought. Then number three, you share the opportunity. When you want money, tell other people to also benefit from this kind of opportunity. When you share the opportunity, you earn points, and then you train. So there are 3 P's. You have points, we have people, and we have products. So when you join the business, you are needed to become a qualified distributor who has 100 points. And we tell you also, don't stop there. Don't only become a distributor. Go to the next step. The next step, and then we have daily success habits, things that you're supposed to do when you join the business. You use the products, you share the products, and you share the opportunity. So when you start, you get 36 points when you get your kit. After you get 36 points, we tell you you can buy a few more products for your own use, for your health, for your home care. They total up to 250 points. You're called a manager. So we tell you don't stop there. And a manager also gets money. You're not left behind. So a manager gets from around 500 to 2,500 Kenya shillings. Then we tell you, you don't stop there. You go to the next step. Continue helping people. We tell you, bring 3 people. Bring Mary, bring Joe, bring Peter and Tom. They all have 250 points. You find they all have 250 points. So you find all those points. The company says all those points you're going to be paid, because if it is not for you, the 3 will not know about the business. So when you have these points are total 1,000 points, you become a senior manager. A senior manager gets from Kenya shillings 2,500 to 20,000. Then we go to the next step. You continue building your business. When you have 2,000 points, you're called an executive manager. An executive manager is someone who has 2,000 points, you and the team. This is someone who gets from 20,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. Then we tell you, you don't stop there. We tell you, help other people to become senior managers like you. That month, you'll have over 4,000 points. You will become a director. A director is someone who gets money 50,000 to 90,000 Kenya shillings. That is a very good check. You become a director because of helping other people in your network. So what are other benefits? You also get cash incentive. You get money. You get lifestyle invitations. Like in April, we are going to go to a 5-star hotel here in Nairobi. All directors, you get a director invitation. You go to leadership school. You are mentored more about the business. You also get a director folder, and you also get a world-class recognition. Everyone around the world will know you are a director. So when you start the business, you start as a distributor. You go to manager, you go to senior manager, you go to director. And you also, when you help one person in your team, you're called a sapphire director. When we help 3 people, 3 directors, we help 3 people to become directors, you're called Ruby. A Ruby director earns over 200,000. Then we have president team member. This is a person who has over 6 directors. This is someone who earns over 500,000 plus. So this is a business that anyone can do it, and you can help more people to do it. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I want to give you back PT so that we can continue. Thank you.
Wow, Mother. Thank you so much. That was so simple, nice, and very simple presentation. I believe our guests have been able to grasp something. And really, that is very exciting. So it's so wonderful that we've been able to just summarize what we do, how we do it, and the benefits that we are able to get. So I'm really excited I'm here now to invite our next guest, who is going to give us her testimony, because she's been here for long. But before her, I'm just going to say, for those who came late, my name is Pearose Cherotich. I've been with Neolife for the last 12 years. I am a teacher by profession. I'm married, and I have 4 young children. Courtesy of this opportunity that Mother has been able to explain to us, I've gotten so many benefits. First, as a mathematics and physics teacher, I didn't know exactly what to do. But guess what? The person who brought me in told me, Pearose, I'm going to hold your hand. And I thank God, because so far it's been a wonderful journey of being mentored for the last 12 years. And I've also been able to mentor many others, the likes of Mother Janja. So I'm really excited. I've been able to grow through the years. First, I was told you're going to do it on a part-time basis. Now, as a woman, you know, all of us, I'm sure we need something extra. Initially, I had a small challenge of weight. First, I was weighing 124 kg. It affected my self-esteem. So I said, why not join and get the help? Because we are the caregivers at home. We are the people who decide for our families what they are going to take. So I said, why not join? Then I can be able to benefit from the products. I thank God, because within 3 months, I was able to come down to 108, even as I was breastfeeding. Within 6 months, I came down to 100. And right now, as we speak, I'm just 71 kg from 124. And you know, for many women, it's such a huge challenge. And with weight comes many other problems. So I really thank God, because through this opportunity, I've been able to regain back my health, the health of my family. But I was told it does not stop there. I can also earn some part-time income. And I said, why not? We women, of course, at every other time, we want to do something small. You want to change the outlook of your home. You want to buy something nice. And so I said, why don't I do the business so that I can be able to get something extra apart from what the TSC was paying me. And so I was really excited, because within a very short time, I was able to grow. Actually, by just buying the products within the first month, I got about 20 US dollars. That is about 2,000 Kenya shillings. And I was super excited. I said, wow, I have just used the products and they paid me. In 3 months, I was already a director, as Mother has shown us. Just show other people, grow other women around you, and you just grow. You find yourself growing. It was such a humble beginning for me, because I didn't have much to say. I didn't have much to tell people, but I was told that the moment I start, I will be able to move, and I was mentored. So in our team, we mentor people. We call ourselves, wow, women of worth. Why? Because as women, we are natural naturals. We are women of worth, and we can be able to achieve so much. So I was able to grow in 7 months. I had already tripled my net salary. And that is the time I decided, wow. And I was already a world team member, Sapphire director. And I was given so many lifestyle incentives. I told myself I need to now get to do this business on a full-time basis. So that is when I decided I have to go to the TSC. I resigned, and I decided to do this on a full-time basis. Ever since then, I've gotten what we call time freedom. And I believe on this call, if you are a mother or a parent, you really want to be close to your family, especially your children. And that one came true for me, because when you have a job, someone else dictates you. But now when I was able to do this on a full-time basis, I would just do my business even from home. And what happened? I got more time for my family. And that is the dream of every other mother working, that they want to have good time with their family. So for the last 11 years, I've been on this on a full-time basis. It's really been so exciting. I've gotten so many other benefits. I've been able to travel the world, because when you grow to world team, you get travel incentives and you're able to travel the world. So it's really exciting, ladies. 2 years and 11 months, June 2013, I was able to grow so many people, and I became a president team member. And so as a president team member, I had all the privileges. I grew myself. I traveled around the world. And so far, it's been very exciting, even not just alone, but I've been able to travel with many other members of my team and people that I have been able to meet. So we say, as women, we can root for each other and watch each other grow. It's so exciting. We nurture children, we nurture people. So in this opportunity, or in our team, in the WOW, in the Women of Worth, we root for each other, we watch each other grow, we grow you, we mentor you, we help you from a point of not knowing much to a point of knowing something to be able to help you. And so these are some of the great ladies that we have as WOW members. You see this, some of them, they come from all over the country. Like here in Kenya, we have them. You can see Mother over there and many other leaders, whom you will be able to meet. Some of them are directors, some of them are senior managers. And for me, this opportunity has not just given me good health and just money. It has also made me to be able to touch my own family. As you look up there, this is the house which I was raised in as I grew. Unfortunately, when I got a job with TSC, I had 6 siblings in school. So it was very hard to build a home for my parents. But today, courtesy of this opportunity, this is the home that I was able to build for my parents. And this is, this is how the inside of the house looks like. Such a great thing. Something that has, I wouldn't have done, you see, even if I worked for how long, because so many other responsibilities. You have your own family. And so I love this opportunity so much. That is my family, my husband and my children. And it's, yeah, this opportunity has given me a chance as a mother to be able to bring up my family. And we were taken to Mauritius and we were able to be crowned as the #1 president team members, as you can see there. And this is the founder of this wonderful company of Neolife that we've partnered with and that you're going to partner with. That is Dubai. These are some of the few places that we've been able to go. That is Dubai. I remember this was just 2014 when we just became president team members. And even within the country, we are also able to help to even inspire people, to be able to motivate people, to be able to make them happy, because life is not just about work. It is also about enjoying fun time. So these are some of the leaders we just had after when the country opened. We were able to go and treat ourselves at Ole Sereni Hotel. That is Windsor Golf and Country Club that Mother is talking about, that some of the directors on this call and world team members, they are going to be treated there this month of, in the month of April. Santon Sun Hotel, that is a gold-coated hotel in South Africa. When you become a Ruby director, you're taken there. What an exciting journey. 2012, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls, with some of the members of our teams, and it's so exciting. You know, you go, you meet a tribe of women, a tribe of people who will be able to really lift you up, who are always encouraging you to do better, you know, and this is so exciting. Grand Hyatt Dubai, 2011, we were at Grand Hyatt Dubai. 2014 again, Dubai, you know, Obai George in 2016, so exciting. Yeah, 2017, we were in Cape Town, you know, with all these members of our team. We went to Cape of Good Hope. Some of these people are on this call. I can see Redemptor Cherotich, all the way from Kericho, Lydia Mwesa, and many other leaders who are on this call. 2017, we were in Abu Dhabi. Also, we went to the Ferrari World with members of our team, and we were staying in a 7-star hotels. Very, very exciting. And that is Mauritius with members of our team again in 2018. And in 2018 again, we were able to go to celebrate 60 years of Neolife existence. It started in 1958. So in 2018, it clocked exactly 60 years. Imagine what a wonderful company. It has passed the test of times. And guess what? We celebrated 60 years in Mexico. And all these people you can see here are president team members, meaning everyone on this call can become. We were in Abu Dhabi again with our members in 2019. I can see Florence Okech, Lydia Mwesa. We were together in Abu Dhabi. And I remember I didn't come back empty-handed. I was given an incentive of 615,000 Kenya shillings. Ladies, what can this money do for you? I believe it can do a lot. Imagine as an incentive, just because I am helping people, I'm growing people. And that is how you join, become part of the WOW To become part of the WOW, you will partner with Neolife, and this is the business number 985650, and the account number is your national ID number if you're in Kenya. For those who are not in Kenya, you will be given a link because you're given a website. There's a website link that the person who invited you is going to give you. And how much do you pay to join? It's 9,280 to become a member. You partner, you're given the product that Mother was telling you. You're going to be given a website, you'll be given a kit, and all this is delivered at your doorstep. So exciting. So that is it, guys. And for the last 12 years, I've really enjoyed this. And we have not enjoyed alone. I've enjoyed with many members of my team. And this opportunity gives you a chance to be able to grow your business globally. Since Neolife is in 57 countries, you can be able to grow your business globally. So for the last 12 years, I and my team, we've been able to grow our business in over 20 countries. What an exciting thing. So guys, I believe you will be part of us, especially our guests. And now I'm going to bring another powerful lady. This lady, when she said yes to our invitation, I was super excited. Why? Because she has been, she was very busy working in the bank, and now she came to Neolife and she's been able to shine so much. And she's been here longer than most of us. And so I want to bring her on board to be able to share with you. And I'm very sure all these ladies on this call, one day, one time, we'll be seated in a plane together, heading to a great destination, and we will meet these great ladies. So Margaret Amulavu, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and take it away. Hello, Margaret. You can raise your hand so that I see you. Okay, fine. Yes, just unmute yourself now. You're a co-host.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I was trying to unmute and I was not able to do it earlier. Martha, that was a great presentation. And I am just so excited to be on this call tonight. Congratulations, Martha. I think if I was a guest listening to you for the first time, I would have joined when you are still somewhere in the middle of the presentation. My name is Margaret Amulavu, and I am based in Nairobi, Kenya. And like Pearose said, I worked for an international bank before this opportunity. And after working for this bank for 8.5 years, I chose to resign. And at the time I resigned, I was not yet 30 years. And many people knew that was a very crazy thing. Everybody thought that there was something wrong with my mind. And the reason I resigned because I had a very stressful job. I was in the bank at a time of transition from manual records to computer. The earliest I got home was midnight. And one day our son at 3 years said, "Mommy, you don't come home these days," because he had not seen me for 3 days. And going home at midnight was the norm. They made it comfortable, gave me a taxi to take me home, paid me very good overtime, more than my actual salary. And so really leaving the bank was difficult for me. So 2 years after my son said, "I don't come home," I got a second child. And when I got a second child, when I was on maternity leave, I decided that I must leave this job. Apart from not being at home with my children, I was forever fatigued. My medical cover would get over as early as June and not take the whole year. And when I would go for medical tests, they would just say it was just stress. And you see, stress has no signs, so you can actually collapse at any time. And so after getting my second child, I came back from maternity leave and I decided to resign. And that was my 30th of September, 1996 at 3 p.m. I've never forgotten. I have not been in formal employment for the last 26 years. And so I've done Neolife for the last actually 25 years because I joined a year after. And why coming home disturbed me because I thought he was young, he not seen his mother. And then secondly, I come from a very mixed background. My father is a Kenyan, my mother is a Malawian, and then I'm married to somebody from Western Kenya. And so I thought my in-laws would just think I'm very confused in my background as I am, in my life as I am in my background. And so with those two reasons, I decided to leave. And a year after I left the bank is when I was introduced to this opportunity. Of course, when I left the bank, it was bad for me because I was used to my own money. There are things I could not decide on. I couldn't change a meal. I couldn't even surprise my husband. You know, I tell women that There are things you do because when you ask men for money, they'll ask you for what? I said I couldn't even surprise my husband because will I tell him I'm asking him money to surprise him? And so for me, I really was looking for something to do. So a neighbor invited me who had worked with me in the bank, and she told me I'll be able to work from home. I'll earn foreign currency and I'll even travel. The bit of foreign currency and traveling I knew was a lie. I couldn't see what you can do in a house and travel. You know what? Making beds, cooking, cleaning children, ironing. I couldn't relate how that will add up to a ticket. Then foreign cash, having worked for an international bank and one of the best in my years, only 2 banks were known in Kenya. And if you worked for any of those 2 banks, you are really something. And in my years, you couldn't even have foreign currency. We had a foreign currency department, and you had to surrender money at the airport if you came up with any foreign currency. And then you couldn't just have foreign cash. And so I knew, how will I even get that money? But because I had nothing to lose and I was not comfortable staying at home asking my husband for money, not being able to change a meal, wearing clothes that fit my pocket and not my body. And I decided, you know what, I don't want this kind of life. And so I came for a presentation, listened. I didn't understand much, but with the promise that I'd been given, I decided to start off. And I always thank God I went to the bank because that's where I met my husband, Charles Amulavu. We do the business together. And I say he's a good man. I was privileged to get a very good husband because you know, the day I decided to resign, I didn't even want him. I talked to no one, not even my parents, because I did not want anybody discouraging me. And no, when I left the bank, we had a house loan. We already owned a house. We had a car loan. My son was already going to school. And then I had this small baby, was 6 months. And then there I was leaving a job. So I left him with a very big financial burden. And I always say that a normal man should have thrown me out, but this guy didn't throw me out. I just told him I've left the bank and that was it. And so in the beginning, I wasn't very serious. I believed that I cannot do business. I'd never sold anything in my life. And so when I saw products, I knew they were for selling. And I told the person who invited me, you know what, I can't sell, but I can join to buy the products because I understood them. Especially the cleaning products for me made a lot of sense. I didn't believe in the health and the skincare. The health looked like medicine. The skincare, I would grown up in an era where people were dark skinned and in a month they are as light as nothing and they had skin cancer, kidney issues. So I wasn't comfortable with the skincare and the healthcare. I just said, I'm too young, I'm not sick. But 6 months after we joined this business, we got an unfortunate accident and I lost that second child of mine. And that left me in a very difficult situation because remember, I'd left the bank to go and take care of a child. Now I didn't have this child. The other one is going to school. I can't go back to the bank because there are days I don't want to talk to anybody. There are days I couldn't leave my house. I remember many times walking in town and seeing girls' clothes and just crying on the streets because it was just a very difficult time. But do you know, after I lost that kid, that is when this business, the coin dropped for me. And for the first time, I decided I was going to use the healthcare products because they said if you're stressed, there were products they recommended. I remember taking a product called Formula 4 Plus. I remember taking Herbal Rest and Relax. I remember taking Aura Plus and Omega 3. And let me tell you, ladies, on this call, with those products, I did not go into depression. And you know, the death of a child is not the birth of a child, and you cannot just plan for it. And remember, I've left a bank job. So for me, when I didn't go into depression, I decided, you know what, I'm going to look at these health products. And I put myself on a program that every morning for just 2 hours, I would read about 3 products every single day and just write notes. Because I couldn't understand that these things were not medicine. And there I was, I didn't go into depression. To tell you the long and short of it is that a year after being very serious, I was able to replace my bank income of about $3,000, which is about 30,000 Kenya shillings. And I wasn't so serious. So I decided, you know what, if I can do this thing part-time and make 30,000, and I'm not even so serious. And remember my bank job, I was working from 8 to midnight to earn that kind of money. And here I was, sometimes I'll go for training, sometimes not, because I'm still in the thing that maybe I can't do a business. 2 years down the line, I started making $1,000, which is about 200,000. 3 years, we started making 200,000. And for me, that was the end of looking for a job. So for the last 25 years I've been in your life, I have no regrets at all. I've been able to bring up my children from home. And when you're at home and earning the kind of money, I mean, 200,000 a month, can you imagine when you're at home? You're not paying any bus fare. You're not sitting in traffic. You work when you want, where you want, with who you want. You even choose even the places to work from. Like, believe you me, I have just come from Machakos, and though I was in Machakos, I was busy working and I'm already back here. And then this business, you make money every single day. I remember one time making an income of 15,000 in 2 hours. when they launched our weight loss program, and in 2 hours, I was able to make 15,000 Kenya shillings. That's about $150 for the people who were on the call. And that for me was a big deal. And so that is when I decided, you know what, I'm never going to leave the business. I have benefited a lot. That boy who was 5 years when I left the bank turns 30 this year. And God is very, very gracious. I tell people that God is very faithful. To me, this was a God-given opportunity, because 6 years after we lost that baby who we lost, God gave us another girl. And the difference in their birthdays is 1 day. The same month, 6 years apart, a difference of 1 day. So our younger daughter is now 20 years. And I can tell you that 20-year-old, we have used these products. I started giving her omega-3 at 3 days old. I just like doing experiments, and I wanted to be so sure that these products work. So at 3 days, I would punch the omega and give her every day. She has taken a supplement every single day. She turns 20 this year. And I can tell you that girl is amazing. Her reasoning is on another level. Her memory, her concentration. You know, she'll tell you things that even you're going to think this is too young. If you converse with her, you will be amazed. I remember at 2 years, she could sing the Kenya national anthem in English at 2 years without lisping, as in clear and very, very good. At 5 years, she could tell 10 families. If it is Pearose, she'll name Pearose, the husband, and all her children, 10 different families without getting confused. So that she's been a very amazing girl, and her memory is excellent. One of the things that amazed me about maybe 3 years ago is that we were traveling from Nairobi to Kakamega, and my husband loves music. And he put in a flash disc, which sang for 8 hours, and she sang every song on that machine. And some of the songs are South African songs, Spanish songs, and she's able to sing, and you'll not even say she's not even in those languages. So it is amazing to see the kind of person she has become. But the greatest testimony of her is that in the last 20 years, I can't count 10 hospital visits at her age. They can never reach 10. She has been healthy, she is bright. When she did her exam, fourth form 2 years ago, she was the top student in her year. She runs, she also swims. So it's been an amazing time. For me, the benefit I've gotten, I'm healthy. This year I turned 55 in May. And though I'm turning 55, I still have my cycle to the date 21 days. I can actually still give birth. I don't know what flashes are. I don't know what knee joints and the aches and pains are. I wake up as early as 4:30. I sleep at 10 and I have no issue at all. You know, like now I left for my tacos at 5 a.m. and I've just come in and I'm looking like I've just woken up. So my energy levels are excellent. I swim, I run, and it is just amazing. I feel so great. My very latest testimony is that I lost 20 kilos. Those of you who are at KICC last weekend saw me. I moved from size 20 to size 12. It feels great. It feels nice. When I walk with my son and he calls me mommy, some people think I'm the girlfriend. It's really, really amazing. It's nice. So the products are on another level. And then when you talk of skincare, each time I tell people my age, they give me the age of 40 and I say, no, add 15. And they can hardly believe it. Can say is that you save a lot of money with these products. The cleaning products, excellent. They save you time, energy, and even cupboard space. And then ends. And then they're such wonderful products. They make you really feel you're on another class in your life. The skincare, I can't begin to talk about them. Like I said, we look young and it feels great. The health, have perfect health. When they check my blood pressure, my sugar levels, my fat, cholesterol, I'm told that my body is operating like I am 35, almost 25, 20 years younger than my actual age. Then the other thing I can say I've benefited from is being able to work from home. Imagine my kids, they see me every day and they're that grown. Like my son who's 30 and my daughter 20, we are so close, there's nothing we don't talk about. They're more confident, they're more sure. When a mother brings up children, it is just different. So I tell women, do anything and everything to bring up your own children. You discover their talents earlier, you reinforce values. They are just different. And it's amazing to watch them grow every step of the way. Then for traveling, oh my God, I've traveled. For me, New Life was not my first time to travel. I had traveled to Italy at 18 years. I'd been to the Vatican, I've been to St. Peter's Square, I've got a picture with the late Pope John Paul. So for me, New Life was not the first trip, but I'd missed that kind of travel. And so our first trip was in 2004, we went to Mauritius. Oh, Mauritius, beautiful, it's another heaven. I say so that you don't get shocked when you go to heaven, you need to get to Mauritius. an island with all sorts of people. If a phone gets stolen in Mauritius, that is news. We went to the biggest butterfly park, which had over 3,000 different butterflies. Imagine butterflies. So Mauritius was amazing. We were received at the airport. They brought us juice at the airport. We were received with flowers. We had a tour car that was taking us around. And as we were touring, they were explaining where we were going. We went to a hotel that is called Sugar Beach. That is a 7-star, which had a dancing floor in the middle of the pool. Amazing. So if you danced badly, you ended up in the water. We had very nice fireworks in the evening by the ocean. Oh, Mauritius was amazing. I remember us meeting a couple of South Africa there who are in their 70s, and they told us they had saved for 20 years to come for that one-time trip. Us guys were not yet even 35. So they were asking us, at your age, how did you get here? And we're telling them we're in this amazing international company that takes us for trips every year, and we're able to actually sponsor them into the business. And then the other trip that for me was very remarkable was Cape Town. Cape Town, amazing. Going to see the Robben Island. There are things called cable cars, because sometimes you live across the ocean. We've got Table Mountains. We've got where the two oceans meet and the waters don't mix, because one is fresh water, the other one is salty water. There is another very amazing hotel called the 12 Apostles down there in Cape Town. And then there is a big road that passes in the middle of a building, like KICC suspended. There's a main road passing under KICC. For me, that was amazing. And then, you know, these roadworks that you are seeing in Kenya here, this is nothing. Like this Mombasa road we are seeing that is exciting everybody, and Thika Road, that is a road in Shags in South Africa. Amazing. They've got 12 lanes of road. So here you see 2-3 lanes on one side. There they've got 12 of them. They've got cameras. And the other thing I remember about South Africa, there is a mall that is called the Caesar Mall that is somewhere in Johannesburg. And that mall is so big. If you're in Kenya, it extends from Haile Selassie up to Museum Hill, just one mall. And it's got, in South Africa, a mall has everything. It's got cars, it's got clothes, it's got food, it's got everything you need in a home. You don't get into different shops. You get into that one place and you shop everything that you need. Anything you can want anywhere, you shop in just one place. So amazing, amazing. I can talk to you about trips. Another trip was to London. London, very organized. Everything happens on time. And what I remember about London, they clean the streets every single day. You can walk with your shoes for a whole month without brushing them. And then London, I also liked the bit about the trains, the ones of Mr. Bean with the big newspapers. It is real. And those trains don't have even anybody driving them. They're computer operated and they run exactly on time. So London was amazing, very organized, and everything just runs exactly on time like a machine. And so I can tell you stories and stories about this business. South Africa, I go very often. And one of my 2 very big dreams when we joined the business, after we lost our baby, we thought maybe the car that we were driving was a problem. And we set a goal of buying a BMW. And I'm telling you, 5 years to the date we set, we bought a BMW 318i. A BM is a wonderful car. It cannot roll. It's got something we call central stabilizer. And then it's got, it's very heavy on the road. You can feel it when you drive on the road. You can go at 180 and feel like you're just going normal speed. It's got something we call side impact bars. So if you get hit, it doesn't get damaged. And so those are the kind of things that can happen to you in your life. The other big dream we had was to take our children out of the country. And in 2017, my husband and I were able to take our children out for a whole month to South Africa. So my daughter at 16 years has been to South Africa for a whole month. I don't know with your age whether you have got another document apart from your ID and your birth certificate, but this is just what this business can do for you. What I'm telling us ladies is that us ladies, we need to take control of our lives. And I want to tell you, you can turn your life around with this opportunity. You know, when most of us join, we don't think it is a business. Just because you pay a small startup fee, it does not mean that it is not a business. It is a very big business, and it has got a very little investment because we want to give each and everybody a chance to transform your life. I remember one of the things I did a year ago, I changed everything in my wardrobe. Those of us who are distributors in Nairobi will testify that the dresses I'm wearing, they have not seen them. Yeah, I can change my clothes every single year. And when I say wardrobe, I mean literally everything. Handbags, shoes, the innerwear, the hair. In fact, I was laughing at somebody and I was telling them their clothes are bought that are around 5 or 6 of them. My husband hasn't seen them. They're somewhere in the closet. So the next time he's taking me out is when he'll see them. And I was joking with him and I say, one of these days he'll pass me in the streets because he doesn't know which clothes I have. Can you imagine, ladies, you don't have to wait for somebody to shop for your clothes. And you can even treat yourself. 2 weeks ago, Pearose was looking for me and I told her I'm in Mombasa for holiday and I went alone. Sometimes you just need to be alone. And I just called my husband and said, this week, mimi niko Mombasa, nimejilipia na nitarudi after a week. Can you imagine that kind of a life? So why am I telling you those stories? Not because I'm very special. I'm just telling you because your life can literally turn around. And I say, women, we are very privileged. You know, you give us a sentence, we give you, you give us a word, we give you a sentence. You sell us a sentence, we give you a paragraph. You give us a page, we give you a chapter. As guys, we are used to multiplying, not adding, multiplying. You give us a seed, as men, we give you a baby. You give us a house, we give you a home. You give us vegetables, we give you a meal. That is how effective we are. So these rooms we carry are a sign of how powerful we are. And I want to tell you, as women, we can change this world. And networking is actually women. You know that word woman is word of mouth advertising network. We are the best networkers because as we talk and things happen. So this month we are saying, this year especially, I don't know what happened to you in the last 5 years when there were elections, who you are voting for and what you are talking. We're just saying change your talk and make a fortune because we already talk, but talk things that put money into your pocket. I don't know how you would like it if you went to a restaurant and started looking at the left-hand side of the menu and not the right. Most of us look at the right where the prices are, then you go across to see which food it is. Can you start looking at the left hand where the food is and you don't care the price? How would you like it if you change your whole wardrobe? How would you like it this year? Instead of going in August to Shago, where water is free from the river, wood is in the forest, food is in the shamba, why wouldn't you just take a flight even to just Mombasa or to the Mara? Imagine foreigners come from wherever they come from, and you're here in this country, you don't know where the Mara is? Ujawai panda ndege, can you imagine? That is serious. That the closest you have come to an aeroplane is in a book because you are only reading. Please let us change this world, and we can. And I want to challenge you, let not the only sign that you lived be your tombstone. You know, some people, it will say born this year and died this year. That dash, what are you going to put in between there? This is a business that can help you leave a legacy. You know, like now when I'm thinking I've done this business 25 years, can you imagine 25 years working from home? Can you imagine the freedom I've had? And then the other thing, the money is amazing. And when you make money, money gives you options. If you don't have money, there's very little you can do. And I know people say that money makes people bad. Money makes you more of what you are. If you are somebody who can invest in others, you have more to invest. If you are a miser, you have more to keep to yourself. Without money, you can do very little. I want to ask you a question. People who have money and those who don't have money, who commits the most crimes? Is it the ones with money or the ones without money? You answer that question for yourself. The other thing, who will know you lived? Are you just going to be a statistic? So they say there are 7 billion people in the world. You're one of them. Would you like them to say Pearose And Amulavu is one of the 7 billion people and they call corner name? You know, this is the business. This is what it can do for you. And let me tell you, don't say that you don't want to travel the world. You know, some people say that the plane is so dangerous. That's why they're not traveling. The truth is that you don't have money to travel because the accidents caused by a plane in 10 years are caused by a car in 1 year. So which is safer, the car or the plane? So don't tell us that you're not traveling because it is dangerous. You tell us you have no money, but today we have given you the solution. Through this business, you can choose where to educate your children. When you want them to go to school and where. You know what I mean? You choose where to live. You can live in different countries even through this opportunity. You can earn in different currencies. We currently earn in 7 different currencies. Can you imagine? So when the Kenya shilling is down, I don't even know what you're talking about, the Kenya shilling being down, because I'm getting the dollar, I'm getting the rand, I'm getting the euro, I'm getting the Uganda shillings, I'm getting the Tanzania shillings. So can you imagine? And because this business is word of mouth, we carry our mouth everywhere. And let me tell you, people are always thinking of relocating. I'll tell you one problem of location. You see, location is not the issue. The challenge is in between your ears, in your head, your mindset. So this head, you'll never leave it anywhere. So even if you relocate to the US with this mindset, if you're not making it in Kenya, you're not going to make it there because the location is not the problem. It is your mindset. Opportunities are everywhere. We don't earn according to the economy. We earn according to your belief, how you think, your psychology, how you think, philosophy. We earn according to philosophy, not according to economy. So if you're not making money, don't say there's no money in Kenya. Say, Mimi, I'm the one without money, but in Kenya, there's a lot of money. If there's no money, where are all the buildings coming up from? Have you walked around and seen houses for 100 million and they're saying 90% sold. And you're here telling us there is no money in Kenya. You say you don't have money. It is not anything to do with Kenya. And you know what, ladies, we are here to support you and help you, and you can become the best version of who you want to be. I can talk and talk and tell you stories of what has happened in our business. And then finally, a year ago, we were able to buy a shamba in Kakamega, 2 million Kenya shillings, or $2,000 for those who don't understand Kenya shillings. And we bought cash, not a loan, cash money. Munamaliza transaction, you transfer the money. I don't know what I can tell you. That this business is amazing. And let's hold hands and let's go there and change the world, because you know what, we can do it. And there is no better time than now. We are all in our homes, wherever we are, 100 and something of us, and we can be able to communicate and change the world. I want to welcome you to the World Changers, people, that in the next 5 years, you don't have to be where you are. And you know what, you can begin tonight. The one thing you need is to have a vision, know what you want. Number 2, you need to have faith. And you know, I know we don't have a problem with having faith in God, but we have a problem in having faith in ourselves. And what I can say about having faith in yourself, I know you have faith because you know what? You are, you put on the alarm clock and you say you wake up in the morning. Who told you you're going to wake up? Then you go to a doctor you have never seen. They write a prescription in a language you don't understand. They send you to a chemist. They write 1-3 times a day. And you're told to take, and you take, believing you're going to be well. So that same faith come with it. I'm just getting a correction that land we bought it is at $20,000, not 2,000. $20,000 is what is equivalent to 2 million Kenya shillings for cash, not loan cash. Okay. And then the other thing you need to take action. We can tell you our stories, and the time to act is now. There's no tomorrow. You're not sure of tomorrow. Now is the time. So if you're serious about changing your life, make sure you start tonight. Don't let tonight pass you by. And if you don't have the money, you know what, you're the best candidate, because it means you're seriously in a financial crisis. In fact, if you're over 18 and you don't have this money for starting off, you've got cancer, your pesa, money cancer, and we cannot help you. This is the only opportunity that can change your life. So if you have to borrow for the last time, if you cannot borrow, even sell the bed and sleep on a mattress. I know a teacher in Uganda who sold the bed and slept on the mattress for a few days, and you can buy whatever other beds. If you've got the idiot box, I call it an idiot box called TV. Have you ever watched the programs that people watch? They show things produced, people acted in 2008, and you're sitting watching. Where in 2022, you're nowhere being seen in that TV. I tell people you are given 2 ends. One to sit on and one to think with. The end you use the most will determine how far you go. So turn that TV into PV. Martha has told you about PV. Stop watching TV and do PV. Thank you very much for having me. I hope that I'll meet you guys one of these days and we can be able to link up. Martha and Pearose, thank you for inviting me on this session. It was a pleasure talking to you, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Wow, Margaret, that is so wonderful. My goodness, I have listened to you so many times, but this one has beaten all of them. So thank you very much. You've spoken from your heart, and I know the ladies on the call are taking action. If I had not joined, I'm sure I would have joined right away. So ladies, let's go for it. Margaret has done it all, and she has done it for a very long time. I look at her and I say, wow, she inspires me, and I know she has inspired each one of us. So let's go for it. After this meeting, the first thing you need to do when you log out, just call the person who invited you. Tell them, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. And number 2, now you pay and give them the message from the M-Pesa. So once you pay, because they had already chatted the pay bill number, but if you have forgotten, you can still be given the pay bill number. You pay immediately and send the message to them, and they are going to make you join tonight. So God bless you so much, ladies. It has been wonderful speaking to you. Let us empower each other. People empowering people, women empowering other women. And we want to empower more people and make sure that we change lives. God bless you so much. Thank you for coming over. This is your host, Pearose, and I look forward to meeting all of us in the beaches of the world. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.